everybody, welcome back to my channel, Can Jam Crochet. In this week's video, we're going to be getting some stuff done. We're going to be working on our Swift Octos. I am doing a little bit of knitting in this video, and I recently purchased a Bumblebee bundle pattern that I'm excited to work on and show you. So let's get right into it.
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain, long stretches, I get to remember it.
Okay everybody, today we're going to be making a dolphin. This is a pattern by Hooks and Healers. I've got my three doors, my top fin and my two side fins, and then these are the two back fins. Right off the bat, we've got color changes right in the magic circle, so I did not do that on camera because I've never done that before, but so far it's turning out okay. So let's go ahead and keep going with these color changes and see if we can get a cute little dolphin out of it.
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain, long stretches, I get to remember it. Then I see my bed is empty on one side, back in the sheet.
Hey there everyone, wanted to come on today and show you my completed octos. Here is the demi pearl. All of the legs are done and the little part of the body here. And then here is the Parfait XL. Hope you can see that in frame. All finished, very long legs. I think I had different tension. Some of these legs aren't as curly as others, but here is the size comparison. See if we can get that so you kind of see the legs, and then there's their heads. Very cute. I'm glad I did both sizes. I absolutely loved working with the demi pearl. That might be my new favorite behind Parfait Chunky. Demi pearl does not shed like Parfait Chunky does, but demi pearl also doesn't come in as many colors, and it's not really as easily accessible to me. But I wanted to come on and show you them all completed. I also wanted to come on, I may have showed this in, so a little bit of footage of me working on this dolphin. Here he is completed. I did start over from the original one that I showed in the footage. The original one had two colors starting here at the magic ring, and it went about this far. But mine were tilting and coming this way, and it just looked really funny. So I decided, since this was my first time making this pattern, that I would just do a single color. And I think it turned out really well. I loved the way that she had us put on the fins. On one row we put on one side of the fin, and the next row we put on the other side of the fin. I thought that was pretty ingenious. I think the decreases look really nice. I think the purpose was to have this angled down like a dolphin, but unfortunately I don't think I stuffed it well enough because I can still kind of see those decreases. And I really like the way the tail looks on the top, but on the bottom you can see that ridge. So we closed this up, and then she had me crochet these fins on. So there's this little ridge, and I don't really like it. I'm not sure what to do. I thought about like sewing it to the body to make that kind of closed. That is probably what I will do, but it was an interesting way to put the tail fins on, but there he is all completed, even with his little blush. Looks very adorable. I'm very happy with it. I do think I will stick with one color. I don't think it changes the dolphin too much, so I will probably just do one color and maybe try to find a different way to do this tail fin, but there he is all complete. Okay, so I wanted to share a little bit about what I was doing for the knitting. I decided to try a different hat. So I did the knit purl for a brim about 2 inches, and then I'm just doing the simple knit stitch until we get to the right length. I'm going to assume that's going to be about 8 inches, and then I am going to try to do decreases to get most of these off. The pattern that I looked at, they pretty much just took all of these stitches off and then cinched the hat closed. But I think since I learned how to knit with Passionate Goods chunky beanie pattern, she shows me how to do the slip slip knit, the slip slip stitch, so it's just you slip them off and kind of knit them together so it's like a decrease. I might try to do that. Hopefully it works out. So I've been knitting on this for a few days now, just the knit stitch alone without doing the knit purl has been very different for me, and I'm not a very fast knitter. I'm very, very new to it. So this has probably been about 3 days now. So I'm gonna just keep going for a couple more inches. Let me see if I have my my tape measure. Let's see what it's at right now. So right now we've got about 7 inches. So I'm thinking maybe another inch or so, and then we can start maybe doing some decreases.
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain. Long stretches, I get to remember it. Then I see my bed is empty on one side. Back in the sheet, only place I can hide.
All right, coming back on because I finished my knitted hat. It's about 8.5 inches. Here is a chunky knit beanie without a brim. I think this one was 9 inches. But here is the knitted version. I think that turned out amazing. I did do some decreases at the top. I did 3 rows, and so it closed it up a little bit better with not too big of a hole. But yeah, there's the completed hat. Very, very different from me going from knit purl to just all knit stitches. This might sound crazy, but I actually really enjoy purl stitches, but I enjoy purl stitches the way that Passionate Kelsey teaches on her beanie hat, the going in the back way. It's so much easier, and I think maybe because I'm a crocheter and I hold my yarn differently, I feel weird using just my finger to go over the knit stitches, so I tend to lift my hand up and go over, which probably doesn't make me a very fast knitter. But yeah, I just wanted to show it to you. I really love the stitch definition, and I will be honest, it's still really stretchy. I don't know if you can see that. It's still pretty stretchy. It's not as stretchy as like the knit purl stitches, but it's still pretty stretchy. So let me put this down. This is the chunky knit beanie knit pearl. It's very stretchy. So the knit one isn't as stretchy, but I think that'll be nice. It'll fit the head a little better. And this does fit my head. It fits an adult head. And I think it looks really good. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the double brims, which let me grab a hat I made earlier. This has the brim on it. I'm not the biggest fan of that because my forehead's very sensitive. So I do much prefer the no brim. But for this one, I made this one a little too long, but this is that bloom yarn, so I absolutely love that. But this one is the perfect size. It looks a little small here, but it fit well on the mannequin. It fits well on me. So yeah, there's my completed knit hat. I'm very happy that I have a different kind to offer. This is what it looks like on the inside. Very interesting stitch definition, but I do love the way that it looks. I think it's very nice, very neat looking. I actually really love this color. So it's like the blossom, and then I added some turquoise to it. So there's my hat completed. Hey everybody, I am coming on today because I am very excited to try a new pattern. It is called the Bumblebee Dress Up pattern by LA Crochet. Very excited about this one. The Bumblebee is a really fun, simple project, and the wings have always bothered me. And with this pattern, the wings are removable and you can make them all sorts of different colors. She has a bunch of fruit options that I'm really excited about. So I picked out these 3 colors. I thought these would be really good for a orange, lemon, and lime wings. So I'm very excited to get that going. So let's make a bee and let's make some fun fruit wings. And I'm very excited about this. So let's get going. Okay, so let's get started on this little bee. Here are the 4 legs all ready to go. And we're starting on the body. This color is called, this is Parfait Chunky, and it is called Rose.
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain. Long stretches, I get to remember it. Then I see my bed is empty on one side. Back in the sheet, only place I can hide. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. Sick and weary, and only your love's gonna make it right. Close the curtain, sweating, shaking all over. Imagine you're here. I'm looking up at the door. I'm a better man with your love than without. Stuck in the sill, may never make it out. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. Sick and weary, only your love's gonna make it right. Yeah, only your love, only your love. just a little. Take me along the way. Won't you visit? Won't you stop by to stay? I'm a better man with your love than without. In the cell, I may never make it out. And in the morning, I'm wondering how.
Hey everybody, wanted to come on and show you the completed bee. I believe this color is called Rose. I keep wanting to say blush, but it's actually called Rose. Very, very cute. And I also did do a yellow and black bee. Here's he's got little blushies on. I wasn't sure how to put blush on this one since it is kind of a pink bee. I wasn't sure how to put what color to use, but we'll either leave him like this or figure it out later. But there are the two bees, and I did get a plain wing completed. Let me show you what that looks like here. We just put this over the bee's body, kind of hide it in the black, and then you've got the cute little bumblebee. And I also did a couple more bee wings. I want to show you this one on the rose bee. It is called, these are the sunflower wings. I think they turned out really, really cute, and I love how that hides in his black stripe, so you can't really see it. But then I also did a pair of kiwi wings. These are adorable, but yeah, they'll just go on the bee like that, and boom, you got different wing sizes, or wing flavors, I should say. But I do want to make a few more. She has quite a few of the wing patterns in her pattern release. So let's do the lemon, orange, and lime version. And hopefully that'll give us a little bit more of a variety for our two bees here. Okay, we got the backs of the wings done. So let's go ahead and do the fronts, and then we'll crochet them together. Okay, little update here. We got our lime wings done, our orange wings done, and our lemon wings done. I think they look really cute. Now we just need to do the band that goes around the bumblebee, and we'll have 3 wings done. Okay, so I wanted to come on and show you the wings that I have completed for our bees. So we have our sunflower wings, our regular wings. I did make a pair of kiwi wings. Then we have our orange, lemon, and lime. These 3 I still need to make the black strap for to go around the bee, but I am really, really happy with this bundle. The bees are super cute. They have cute little feet and antennas, which none of the bees that I've made before have those features. So I'm very excited about that. I do have an upcoming market that I hope to sell these at, and I'm thinking I will do 1 bee with a regular set of bee wings, and then they can purchase whatever other set they want to go with it. That way it'll be 1 bee with 2 sets of wings. I think that would be pretty fair. But total overall, there's 9 wing variations, and I have 6 of them here. So I just have a watermelon, a dragon fruit, and then a daisy wing, which is very similar to this one. It'll just have a yellow center and white petals. I suppose you could probably do pink petals and do a pink daisy. Lots of different variations. Again, this pattern is by LA Crochet. It is a bee pattern, and you get the 9 wing variations. And I'm just really excited about this. I hate sewing wings onto bees, and this is a really good way to have different and creative ways to have wings on there, and I think they all look cute. I'm just trying to figure out what other colors of bees to make. These are very classic, the yellow and black, so I might do that still, but I do like the different variations, and they will look different with each wing because every wing is different color. So how the orange wings look on the yellow and black bee is different than how they'll look on the pink bee. So I have to keep that in mind when I make them, but yeah, this is a really great pattern, so there are my wings so far. Hey everyone, wanted to come on really quick. I did not get any footage of me working on these, but I wanted to show them to you. I made a cute little koi fish. This one is orange and cream. I cannot remember the pattern person I got from, but everything will be linked below if you're interested in this pattern. It is a completely no-sew pattern. When we ended, we worked from the front to the back, and then we just crocheted the tail in. Then I went back in and crocheted all the little fins, and then I crocheted this on the top. And I always think that's going to be super hard, and it always ends up being not hard at all and very easy to do. But yes, there is the cream and orange one. And then I did do a second one. I wanted to do a completely different color, so I did an orange and black one. I did give him orange fins and a black upper fin. I thought that looked really cute, especially with his top being and his spots being black. But yeah, there is the second koi fish. I think they look adorable. But I think that's going to be it for this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment below on what your favorite make of the video was. And don't forget to check out my Shopify store, canjamcrochet.com. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!